Okay guys, I think this just needs to be said. With what's happening right now, I want you to understand, don't let this being used by some people that wants to divide us. This is not black versus white. This is people versus racism. Black Lives Matter does not mean the absence of all lives matter. Of course, all lives are fucking matters. I support Black Lives Matter because I have heard too many unfair opinion, stereotype, and treatment against the black people. And to me, these movements also represent our fight against racism in general. You don't know, I don't know how to live as a black person and get discriminated against on the daily basis, maybe, but they got discriminated more than us, more than we do. And I can imagine that they would not have the same sense of freedom like what we have. This is why it's called privilege. If you think that, black people or Hispanic people, whatever the minority group, they do dodgy shit, like crime, they use the counterfeit notes. Of course, I do not condone that behavior. Yes, people get to choose to do the good things or the bad things. It's their decisions. But to an extent though, we need to see this as possibly the result of a broken system. For example, if my kids are hiding stuff from me all the time, lying to me, that does not necessarily mean that they're shitty kids. Maybe I have been judgmental to them that made them insecure. Maybe I have created an unsafe environment for them to come clean about their wrongdoings. Maybe how I run the household that makes them very uncomfortable to express themselves. That's the example of broken system. The point is, we cannot point fingers before we actually do what is right, and the time is now. I am a Chinese descent born in Indonesia. From the race standpoint, I was the minority there in Indonesia, and I am still the minority here in Australia. I was bullied by a bunch of racist kids when I was in Indonesia, and I also, experienced bullying in Australia too. So I do understand the emotional impact for people who's got bullied from the racial standpoint. These racists are very likely to get this mindset from their parents or the inner circle of family friends. I don't hate them. I think we should not hate them because that does not solve the problem. I feel sorry for them because they know very less about this world. I just feel sorry, they need to know more. And also what you guys need to understand as well, racism is not only the act of white people. Those bunch of indigenous Indonesians who bullied me weren't white. And my older generation of family used to see the indigenous Indonesian differently and used to be racist against them too. That's because they just don't know each other. They don't know. And to go against those stereotypes, that's why I ended up having a partner that I have 2 kids with right now. She's an indigenous Indonesian. And I'm very happy with that. Now, how can we make things better? Ask yourself these questions. Do you have any stereotype about people from different ethnicity? And how much have you tried to get to know those people? Racism, just like many negative stuff, they're coming from not knowing, a state of ignorance. And if older generations are like that, you have the power to change that. Let that cycle stop. Cut out that cycle. You have the power to make things better. One positive word at a time, one positive act at a time, changing one person to be better, one at a time. You can make this earth of ours a better place to live in. Now, share the love and you shall receive the love back. Wherever you are, peace out.